your name like I do you? I said, no. So I told the girl out there, she said, no problem, we'll make another one.
Wow.
Yeah, where are we going to be buried? Where my mom and dad and all this. They just have the memorials to flat. No stones allowed.
Well, that's what we got. And they're like $2,200 or whatever for those.
Yep. I paid near $5,000 back in 1980 when me and Shan lost their little baby girl.
Well, it's gone up big time the last few years. I know all that stuff is. That's what I told Jimmy, get everything paid for as much as you can now.
Yep.
And hell, back
so you just get it all in writing, and they'll give you a bunch of big paperwork and ask you about all the whatever you want said and all that kind of stuff, songs and all that kind of crap or whatever, and just fill that out. If nobody's around that doesn't know, all they got to do is look at the paperwork.
Yeah. It's all done, thank God. She's going to drop the check off tomorrow, and it'll be all done.
Because they could get something that could happen to them or whatever, and nobody knows what happened, or something happened to you, Jimmy. So at least that way, I've got mine in my safe or whatever.
Yep.
I had the same file that the funeral home had. Everything Daddy wanted done at the funeral there, I had copies of it.
Yep.
Well, I had all that, but then they give you another damn thing to fill out. They'll give out what you want said and all that stuff. You want a preacher and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. Had all that filled out and all like that, and the money that you pay, because he had everything paid, and they actually put that in a bank or however they invest it and all like that there, and it gains interest over the years and stuff there. So that's how you keep up with the times. And Daddy had his arrangements and stuff there done a good 20 years before he died.
Well, the way my dad's going, I don't know how many years he's going to live yet. Jeez. That outhouse is almost on the ground, so I'm getting worried that I think the outhouse is going to outlive him.
Yeah, but it's full of crap.
Yeah. Yeah, he's ready. We talked about the outhouse today, and he goes, "Oh man, I love that outhouse." He kept saying to the funeral director. No, not yet. Hey,
Brian. Retriever put on my...
Oh, I'm just saying good morning, Brian.
Good morning, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Good morning, good morning.
Yeah. You got a golden retriever on yours, huh?
Yep, I got golden retriever on mine.
That's cool. Jimmy, you really should take your dad down there to the creek and let him find some gold before he passes away. You know that, right? Yeah. He's been saying there's gold in that creek for all these years, and you ain't took him down there and let him find any yet. So that's one thing you really should put on the list, And believe it or not, he brought that stupid shit up again about 3 months ago. He was talking about the damn gold. And, I can't believe you didn't go. I said, I was down there. I looked for gold. There's no gold. He says, how come I have that dream over and over and over? I said, I don't know. Let me just make it come true. Go buy a few pieces of fool's gold and put it down there where you know exactly where you can take him to it at. And next time he comes over, just tell him, say, all right, we're going to go down here to the creek and see what we can find.
Yeah.
It might not work out too good for Jimmy because once he finds out what it is, Jimmy might be going first.
Yeah, he might kill me. It would piss him right off.
Well, you ain't got to never tell him no different. Just let him think it's gold.
If he takes it somewhere to see what it is, he's going to find out.
Or you can tell him Jimmy is yours. Tell him he can't go sell it because it was found on your property. And he's going to be kicking the bucket any minute now anyway, so he might as well just give it to you.
Oh, man.
If his dad is anything like mine, he don't trust nobody.
You're right. And you hit it right on the head.
DTA, don't trust anyone.
That's right. Oh, my God. He's out of his mind. You know, he acts stupid. He's stupid. What am I going to do? He said, I got to pay taxes. He's telling my sister, taxes is coming. My sister said, you got a lot of money. You don't have to worry about paying taxes. You don't have to worry about, because he's acting stupid again, like he's broke. He is crazy.
I remember when Poodle and Daddy would get together, Jimmy. Be out there in the garage, because Daddy built like a setting room off to the side. Hell, he got TV in there, stereo, and it's just like you go out there in the ceiling fan and just, sit back and raise the garage door up and the door on the side of the sitting room and stuff, and just sit out there and talk, whatever. And every time Dad get up to go inside, go to the bathroom or anything like that, Poodle will say, hey. I looked at him, he said, you hear that? Hear that? What? Here, listen real close. He said, didn't you hear that squeaking? I looked at him, started laughing. He said, damn right. That old boy, he's so damn tight, he's freaking squeaks every time he gets up.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I used to tell people, they used to ask Dad, what do you do for hobbies and stuff there? And I would answer real quick, save money.
I just thought about it. Is Michael Jake, did he come in there while I was getting coffee?
Haven't heard him yet.
He must be sleeping in tonight.
And Ozzy must be sleeping in.
It's time for Oz Man to get on the radio.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's listening.
Ozzy is?
I think Ozzy's listening, yeah.
Aye.
Oh.
Does he work nights?
Yeah.
He's off tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say maybe he's at work listening.
Ozzy.
W4DOG.
EC206.
And 2UNL. Hello, Gary.
Morning, Gary. W4BUZ.
Morning, Gary. WVUSA.
W8 Golf Bravo. I got to get out of here, guys. Good to hear everybody this morning. We'll look for you another night. W8 Golf Bravo. Take care, everybody.
All right, Greg.
Good night to you, Greg. And hello, Gary.
And good night, Greg.
Good night, Greg.
And hey there, Gary.
Hey, Jimmy, I got one piece of advice for you. Don't listen to these guys. They're giving you bad advice about the gold. You take your dad down there and you find that gold. He's going to say, the hell with you. You don't need my inheritance and you'll never get that tractor.
That's right.
He's really going to be in trouble when he tries to trade that gold for a tractor.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy, if all else fails, if you can't get, no fool's gold and get it down there to the creek, then just walk down there and say, come on, Dad, we're going to go look for some gold. Walk down there to the edge of the creek and say, okay, Dad, Pick your nose. See how much gold you can dig out of there.
Yeah, all that gold, man. I swear it. He was just talking about that a couple of months back again. And he goes, man, I had another dream. I said, Dad, there's no damn gold there. I know there's no gold in there. I mean, nuts.
You'll have him down there setting off dynamite.
Yeah, now there might be gold in there if he does that. I don't know.
Doggy, he's going to call the Robertsons. He won't have a creek. He'll have a river.
You ain't kidding.
Say, well, Dad, I used to have a little small creek right here. What the hell did you do?
Hey, Jimmy, I like what your governor did today.
What do you do?
Oh, he made your state kind of a sanctuary city. He says he's not going to allow anybody in the state to confiscate your guns.
Really?
Yep.
Yep, they did do that, and we're trying to get that passed down here, but we actually have some asshole Republicans, and we talked about that in our meeting tonight, that are trying to go along with the Democrats. So they're getting paid. That's all it is. Everything, all these rhinos, they're just getting their wallets padded. That's all it's about.
That's the trouble with these politicians. They get no common sense.
Chance we get.
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't know that, Gary.
Oh, it's good that your governor sticks up. I think all them gun manufacturers ought to move to Ohio.
Well, they'd have, that's what I'm saying. They have all those big shoots, the big world's biggest shoots. They're still here in Ohio. So, I mean, they got to do something for people that have guns, or else they'll lose all them, those shoots that they have here.
And with MSK, hello.
Hey, how you doing, Art?
Hey, good morning, Art.
Good morning, Art.
Yeah, I'm just checking in. Can I get the Black Sheep Lounge POTA number?
We don't have a POTA. I got a BOTA number.
No, somebody said you have a POTA number.
Yeah, I have a BOTA. My Buzz on the Air number A493.
That'd be funny. Have somebody from the lounge on 3933 doing protocols. See how many you get.
He just ain't never really had the POTA. Doggy.
What'd you say, Buzz?
I said, Art just ain't never heard me do it on 40 meters.
Mm-mm.
No, I haven't.
I put a call out every now and then, Art, on 40 meters, because we have POTA that tries to move in on top of us just about every day that we get on 40. So I put a CQ call out for calling CQ BOTA, Buzz on the Air. Hello, CQ BOTA. Hello, CQ BOTA, Buzz on the Air. Hello, CQ BOTA, Buzz on the Air. Over.
They were on 17 today. That's like a band you would think would stay clean.
They're not supposed to be there.
They were there today.
And they go on top of people. These people, they think the rules don't apply to them, Art.
I know. I was really surprised to hear that today.
You know what? I just got my Ham Radio Deluxe newsletter today, and the next release of Ham Radio Deluxe, the logbook, is going to support POTA. And that burnt my ass so bad. Why in the hell would you do that?
Because all these damn new hams, that's all they do.
It almost makes me want to, not renew my prescription. My subscription, I should say.
Jimmy, what Gary was talking about a while ago is the secondary amendment sanctuary up there in Ohio that got passed. It basically nullifies federal gun law, gun control laws, and it requires the state law enforcement to just only enforce the state laws regarding firearms and ammo and accessories, and only if that state law complies with the Second Amendment. It makes the entire state, that basically the feds can't come in and do nothing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, there's a few others. I can't name them right off the top of my head, but Ohio, remember, was brought up tonight because we had one of the guys here in our meeting tonight from Georgia Gun Owners, and he gave a real good speech. Told us about some of the crooked Democrats and some of the crooked Republicans that are going to have to go.
Oh.
If every state would jump on board, anything they do up there in Washington, D.C. is null and void.
Kind of crunchy out there.
Come on in there, Oz, man.
Prices are starting to pick up.
Yeah.
I was wondering who's cooking bacon.
And where's that stuff at, Buzz? Where's that rain and all that shit that's supposed to turn to snow over here today?
Let me see. Oh, it's down there in southern Indiana right now, and it's slowly creeping your way.
So you say southern Indiana?
Yeah, right there where Kentucky and Indiana comes together right there, and down there in the southern part of Indiana. So it'll be there by morning.
Yeah, it will be.
Are you getting snow, Jimmy?
Yeah, they're saying we're going to get sleet and snow. 80%.
Yeah, we might get a little bit on the weekend, nothing bad, but that's what my daughter's coming up Saturday morning from South Carolina. I hope she doesn't have it.
Yeah.
I gotta go let my dog in, AC 206.
All right. The old Edmund Fitzgerald.
W4DOG.
And one MSK.
W4BUZ.
And 2 UNL.
And I believe it is time. Good morning, N2QN at the top.
Listen to that bullfrog. He sounds like he just woke up.
Yeah, good morning, Ozzy.
20 minutes ago, or 30 minutes ago, whichever one. But we're getting ourselves up.
Good morning, Ozzy.
All aboard.
Only thing I can say is about time.
You tell them when you roll over and it's nice and comfortable. And I'm like, oh, man, I don't have to go to work. Yeah. Oh, but radio. So, yeah, either way, I have to find a priority. But good to hear everybody. Nice full house here. And not showing too many to name, but some notables, of course. Brent, nice and strong this morning. Good to hear you and Art. Hell, everybody's strong. Jimmy, Big Dog Radio, Buzz Radio, Mr. Boda, and down there, and Jeff. I heard the ID. So, Jeff, good morning. Not sure who else is here, but hello. No Michael? No Michael J?
Not yet.
Okay. All right, maybe he'll be in here, a little bit later. We'll see.
No, Michael.
That chap, our main man right there, that's our guy. We always like hearing him. And of course, no Bill, because Bill's on, he's traveling down there enjoying, according to the text, 70-degree weather?
Yeah, he's on 70-degree.
Yeah, it's cold here.
We had 73 down here today, Ozzy.
Jeez.
Really?
It wasn't bad here today. These guys came out, landscapers were here at 8 in the morning. And it wasn't bad. I don't know what the high was. Probably in the 50s. All the snow was gone from the other day. It's all gone. And had the doors open, windows open. Yeah, it was real nice earlier, but it cooled off.
Did you say the manscapers were there?
I think it's right. Well, actually, tomorrow it's going to drop down into the 40s again, then the 30s. We'll be back down to freezing this weekend.
Man, I tell you. I love winter, but bring it up a notch. I could take the 40s. I can't take anything under that anymore.
Say it again, Brad. Ozzy didn't hear you.
I just made a comment. I thought I heard him say the manscapers were there today.
No Steve. No Steve up this way.
Okay.
Hey, good morning, Ozzy.
Hey, Gary Radio. How are you?
We're doing good.
I hear that you're still on that 71. Still rocking and rolling. Cool.
I'm waiting for after the first year so I can get the eye switch in there and get the Kenwood in there on the audio equipment.
Yeah, you should. I can't wait to hear it.
Hey, Oz.
Yes, Art.
Yeah, 30 over up here tonight.
Well, you are 30 over here into Connecticut. You're sounding great, and it's good to catch you on, sir. You're sounding wonderful.
Oh yeah, it's hard to catch me on these days. But I'm trying to get a schedule going where I, maybe get a little bit of a nap and then get up for an hour or two and then still get up early in the morning.
Oh, you're trying to do the crazy stuff. I know. Yeah. Since working the shift that I have just overnight, I have a difficult time staying up in the day. But I hear you. And you hit 40 over that time, by the way. So the band's working real well between us.
Oh, boy, yeah. No, I've got my grandson. I take him up to the bus stop, and I got to be up about 6:30 for that.
Hey, Art, next week I was going to figure your schedule up. They're going to be off for Christmas vacation.
Oh, I know. Well, I've got Christmas vacation, but then I've got, I'm going to have a house full. I've got my daughter, her husband, my 2 grandchildren. They're going to bring their English bulldog. My dog hates that dog, so I'm going to have a dog who's following me around like, hey, Dad, why did you let that dog in my house?
Does it growl
it's going to be a lot of fun up in there. I can hear it already.
Does it growl at it?
No, the dog, my daughter's dog likes to he wants to play. He's a little bit rougher. My dog's like one of these, he's a Cavalier King Charles. He just wants to love people.
Where's Hillbilly? I know he has to be around if he's not asleep or something. Speaking of which, let me readjust. I think that's it right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there he is.
got the dogs fed there, and just got back up here and sit down. WVUSA.
Well, good morning. Good to hear you, sir.
Thank you. Good to hear you, my brother, as always. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Mr. Art, doing good. You, sir? Doing good. Doing good. We haven't talked for a while, but you're usually in there when I'm going out. Roger. Yep, 20 over, man. You guys are all sounding good. Everybody sounds good tonight.
Band's playing. All we need now is that Steve.
Steve.
I no need to ruin the band already.
Oh, of course, we're missing Michael J. I don't know if I'll key up to DMR and wake him up.
I mean, it's kind of early. You might want to.
Wow, it's 1 o'clock already.
Yeah, I'm late to the party.
I think you better key it up, Gary.
Yeah, I could retort here and just key it a couple times.
You got to say something, or he's not going to answer.
Michael J. Get on the radio.
And more and more people keying up on the channel too anymore.
Really?
Yep, all kinds of people I haven't seen.
Wasn't me.
Heck, I don't even know if mine works. I sit and listen like probably once or twice, and that was it.
There's a Mark keying up on there too. They got to say something, or Michael doesn't hear it, and unless you say something, he doesn't acknowledge it.
I might keys up after I get all this call time, but I couldn't hear anything coming back.
Yeah, it was Mark.
Oh, I didn't hear any audio.
Because everybody's just kerchunking, and I got kerchunk turned off on mine.
So did anybody watch today's show of Chris Sanders? Guess not.
I think that's a no.
Pretty interesting stuff.
What do you have to say?
If you'd have watched it, you'd know it.
Well, there goes our fact.
Ain't no sense in being rude, boy.
AC206.
His
Have a good night, Gary.
is that
And to you, Nell.
there's no really guarantee as to exactly who they belong to, but his take is that since we have at least 5 to 8 nuclear weapons missing, and we have 300 viruses or something missing, these are sniffers. That's what his take is.
W4BUZ.
N2QN. So they also missing something like $840 billion they can't account for.
And one MSK.
It's over behind Jimmy's in that brook.
What did you say,
Jimmy, if I recall, I think it was last week someone was reporting that Pentagon, they can't find something like $840 million or 840 billion. I can't remember exactly, but Trump, Elon, and Vivek intend on going in and trying to figure out where did this money go?
That was last month that was brought to the attention.
Good. Can't wait. It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, it was almost 850 billion Aussie.
Wow.
Man, and I'm saying, and they don't know where the ledgers are. They don't have any info. It's just one of those.
Yeah, so they know exactly where it went.
Hey, Ozzy.
Yeah, hillbilly.
How the hell do you lose 8 atomic warheads?
Well, shoot, that's a good question also.
Yeah. And somebody knows where that warhead is that came over here from Russia years ago, that during the Reagan period, that supposedly was never found. It's somewhere. Somebody knows where it's at.
Okay.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of unknowns happening here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
But anyway, Chris Sanders seems to think that their radiation sniffing is what a lot of this is going on, and the government don't want to tell nobody because if the population, thought that there was a nuclear warheads being hid in their neighborhoods or whatever, it'd start a mass panic or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Wow. Gary.
What was that, Buzz?
Gary, is Jeannie gone to bed?
Yeah, she just fell asleep. She's been with her mother all day.
I'll be darned. Well, if you can remember, tell her to go into the 7100 tomorrow and look at the bass and treble. And most likely it's still set on default, which is 0. You need to bump the treble up to +1, and that'll give you a bump around 2.4, and that's exactly what you need right there.
Okay, Buzz, I'll make a note of that. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, she went up and visited her mother today, and then what she knows sooner gets home, and they said, well, she can come home, and then she was on the phone with her brothers in the hospital for 2 hours, and the hospital finally kept her, and so that was another 3 hours wasted tonight. So yeah, she's exhausted, and her mother's coming home tomorrow.
Roger.
And today, yesterday was her mother's 89th birthday.
There you go.
Very cool. Well, happy birthday to mom-in-law.
89 years old. That's great.
And all the nurses up there says you're lying to us. She don't look 89. Oh, Jeannie posted a picture on Facebook of her, Jimmy.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah.
I kind of lost track. Where is Bill going? Is he going back to Florida for medical purposes?
Yeah.
Roger.
Michael J.
Hey.
There he is, Michael J. Good morning.
Good morning, all, Phil. Good morning, all. Yeah, and Gary, your DMR sounds like you know what. Good morning, Michael.
Sounds like crap.
Good morning, Michael J.
Well,
one and all, 33 MJF. Hello, Michael J.
Good morning, Michael J.
It's really good to hear you, Michael J. Welcome aboard.
Well, Michael J., I
No matter
shouted
how
at
it was,
Mike just
thank
to
you,
make
Gary.
him, terrible, so he wake up.
You got me out, I dozed off. I had everything set up here. The radio was on, everything was on, and I dozed off.
Well, we figured that.
Yeah, it sounds like Mr. Lewis.
Hello, Lewis.
Good morning, Lewis.
Lewis is calling you, Buzz.
Yeah, go ahead, Lewis. So was you asking about the radio going to sleep? Yes, you can go into the settings and you can put that to turn it off, or you can put it, I think it's on 15, 30, 45, and 60 minutes, and the screen will go to sleep. You'll still hear the audio, but the screen will go to sleep if you have that turned on. Yeah, all you got to do is just turn the VFO or turn the volume or just touch something on the radio and it'll wake up. I think I have mine set on 15 or 30, somewhere in there.
Hey, did any of you see that drone story about the Iranians that they shipped the parts over? It had something to do with the bombing in Jordan back in January. There were 3 killed and 40 injured, U.S. troops.
I didn't see it.
It's there's a piece that's local. The town is Natick. That's about 3 towns over from me. That's where I worked for 40 years. And it said, I'll just read this, not too long. FBI seeking to extradite. Actually, I'll go back a little bit. One of the guys, the 2 of them worked together. One they found in Milan, Italy, and the other one in Natick, Massachusetts. And they were arrested on charges of violating U.S. export laws designed to protect sensitive technologies. This guy, Abedini, will also face conspiracy to provide material support to a foreign terrorist. And they were able to find the pieces, and it turns out his company makes some of the guidance system for the drone. And they were able to trace everything back to these 2 guys.
Hope they find him.
W4DOG.
W3MJ.
AC206 J. So one to bed.
And 1 MSK.
N2QN.
And W4BUZ.
And 2 UNL.
WV at your side.
I didn't make it.
I went by there, Lewis, and all I heard was that dude on, where was he at? He was on 64 doing POTA.
I was 100 miles through.
Me too.
I listened a little bit between 1:30 and 2, and then I got on out of here.
Well, I was on 40, but it was 40 weeks. You like that excuse, Ozzy, huh?
Mm-hmm. It works just fine. I can relate.
That's a beautiful radio. Icon, baby. And Louis, when somebody asks you what rig you're talking on, I'll just say it's an Icon, baby.
Ozzy, I think you ought to say, it's a Hermes.
I got the herpes. I got the herpes.
Who makes that Hermes?
Maker Fabs.
Maker Fabs. What's that? China? Where?
I can't remember. Was it Ukraine? No, it wasn't Ukraine. I gotta look it up. But yeah, they're a foreign entity.
Bulgaria or something like that.
Yeah. But they pretty much have everything that's pretty much just kits. They're all just in kit form.
When you get it, you have to put it together.
Yep. I mean, the radio's the size of one of those books. Remember those Harlequin novels from way back in the day? It's approximately the same size as one of those books.
Guess everything's all touchscreen, huh?
Nah, because you need a PC in order to use it. Unless you go with something like, Raspberry Pi or something, then you can use that. But it's a open SDR. Small little radio requires a computer. You could go the other route, again, with SDR Pi. I'm sorry, SDR, sorry. Or is it Pi SDR? Either one. But you can use that and have a standalone unit, but it's all, you got to get stuff fabricated and so on. And you can have a touch screen, which you can also order. I think they're like something like $15 or $20. You just source all the parts online and then put it together.
Very good.
I think it's pretty neat for what it is. Small footprint. Thing sits here, weighs less than a pound. Yeah, radio definitely is changing.
Just think, if ham radio lasts that long, pretty soon, pretty soon you'll be able to have your ham radio on your wrist.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I mean, the fact that we've been doing remote, I think Mark, in West Virginia, Mark does that, and a couple other guys, they operate remote from an iPad, walk the dog, talking on the radio. Others go cross country or go on the other side of the world, and they just log into their home station and just operate. I'm telling you, it's blowing my mind. I want to try and do it here. That way, I could be at work and actually join the BSL from while working.
Well, if you had a family member or something that lives somewhere across the country or something, maybe if you set one up over there in that area, and you could operate from yours, you could work a whole lot more different DH,
Yep.
Yep.
Wayne's World.
Good evening.
Good morning, Brother Wayne.
Wayne.
Good morning, Wayne.
Mr. Wayne.
Michael J. Yes, sir. That Hermes radio is a 5-watt radio made in China, and it's whole like an Apache. Oh, okay. Very good. Got one sitting right over there.
No, it's not made like an Apache. It works off the same software.
Right.
You know, raspberry pie and a dip of ice cream. Hell, I'd eat it.
Yeah, I think the radio was trying to put and receive as any of them.
Doggy, that thing wouldn't last long up on your desk, would it?
Man, already starting up, man. I'm trying to hold out. You just had to mention food.
But you said raspberry pie.
Yeah, but I was talking about, components and electronics.
Yeah, but it popped in my head. Raspberry pie, a little vanilla ice cream. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, you're doing it already. Yeah, that cake. It did its number.
Anybody else hear that?
Man, came back with a vengeance.
On Ozzy's audio.
And what was that, Brian?
Your audio is has some kind of effect or something on it.
You hit it. Okay.
I don't know how you couldn't.
I wonder, I need to, you know what? I could go over here and,
oh yeah, now there's no audio. Oh God, this just sounds horrible. Here you go. There's the mic.
Sounds like shit, Ozzy.
You can listen to it on the stream.
Supposed to be, we going 20 meters and all that stuff, you're supposed to sound like this.
Okay, kind of flat.
The stream's up and running, Ozzy.
What was that, Brian?
I said the stream is running if you wanted to hear that.
Yeah, I actually logged in for a second to see if it was up. So I tell you, that is cool, man. I'm happy you're doing that. Let me log back in again.
Hey, Ozzy, now does only Brian stoke up the fire in his house, he stokes up the fire to you.
oh, yeah.
Turned all that off there, Elsie. You sounded like a pancake, nice and flat.
Yeah, we don't want to be that. We don't want to be flat. We want to be round.
That's right.
W4BZ.
WS3, I'm Jeff.
Hey, Jesse, good back.
And to UNL.
And one MSK, and time for me to go to bed. So 73s, guys. Catch you again
Have a good one. We'll catch you hopefully tonight on the radio. AC26.
Good night, Art. Take care of yourself.
Good night, Art.
All right, take care. Good to hear you. And if I don't get a chance to speak to you before next week, of course, Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to anybody I missed between now and then.
Art, you heading to bed?
Yeah, I got early morning, but I'm trying to work it out where I get a little nap before midnight and then get on for a little bit.
Okay. Well, have a good night and good luck with the doggies.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I got the dog and my grandson first thing in the morning, so and they don't wait.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Ozzy, how many days do you have off next week? You got, the Monday and Tuesday. Do you get Christmas and the day after?
Nah, it's just going to be a regular day. That's money, man. That's free money. No, actually, I'm actually off, so I'm just not taking any extra days. It just works out just fine for me. I'm off.
Roger, Roger.
So I plan to play radio, and then after that is New Year's Eve. First time in years I'm actually off on New Year's Eve. I mean, I'd never go in anyway, but yeah, this will be interesting.
Well, I won't be before New Year's Eve, but by the time New Year's rings in, I'll probably be quite off.
Yeah, you can celebrate with us.
I got my normal bottle of tequila. Tequila. I usually kill a fifth about every New Year's Eve, and if that didn't do it, then I normally start sipping on the 101. But just in case there's somebody that I don't get to talk to before New Year's Eve, well, that's what it is, brother.
Exactly.
And the same to you, too.
Sounding better.
All right, at least I don't think I do. Maybe I do.
You a bad boy.
Hey, looky there, Brother Wayne.
Didn't you hear this old cod hop?
My God, you sound good, man. 20 over.
Oh, well, good. This is my old junk radio.
Man, you sound good.
Sounding good over here. Yeah, you're sounding good up in Connecticut as well there.
I wish I had junk radio sound like that.
This is a 7,000.
It's a working.
Say, I can't burn any good, so it ain't any good.
I like
I
that
had a few of them in the past. They're yellow radios.
$7,000 radio? Wow.
Well, I had a lot of fun with the second out of the 7,000.
I think they were about, with everything came with this renew, I think it was around $1,500 or $1,600, maybe more than that. I don't think so.
I got mine on sale for $14.09, I think.
Yeah.
I got mine from Buzz.
Cable and a bunch of add-on junk.
Over a period of time, I had 3 of them, Wayne. They're good radios.
I still got 2 of them. I've got this one and the one in my truck. I took the Kenwood 2000 out, or 200 water out. Put that on back in because it's got 2 meters when I go to Dayton to talk to them guys.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Buzz, that 7,000 is still working.
Roger. I like the 7000 better than the 706 Mark IIG. I don't like the looks of the face on the 7100, but I'll have to say, to be able to get around in the menus and whatnot, it's actually easier on the 7100 than it was on the 7000.
Yeah, you got to open the book and read, and if you don't read that 7000, you won't be able to operate it.
Yeah, you push some buttons on the 7000 and click on the screen, and you can find what you want pretty quick. So it's a little bit easier to navigate on the 7100s, but the 7000 are still good radios.
It's about like operating a Yazoo, the 7000. You've got as many steps.
Yeah, you got to learn it.
So you got two buttons to push and scroll.
Yeah, but once you get that set up and everything in the 7000 like you want it, you normally don't go back and change very much.
I'm hoping for them to come out with a radio that does about 1,000 watts, and it's all in the radio, and you don't have to tune anything or anything. Just turn it on, go to the frequency you want, and talk.
Well, they got one of those, but they're waiting for the approval from the FCC to sell it in the United States.
And they got to pad the right pocket. Well, they got to paddle the right button.
if you're on fixed income, don't think about it.
Depends on how big your fixed income is, though.
Wayne, I used a 7,000 right here on the base for, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 years at one point.
Yeah, it's a beautiful radio.
Hey, Wayne.
Yes, sir.
I'm so poor, I got to wash my paper plates.
If you need any help, I'll come help you.
I'll make a big pan of cornbread with dust some chili over top of it before we wash them. How about that?
Make a bean salad to go along with it.
Heck yeah.
And once you get it clean, Hillbilly, you know what you got to do.
What's that?
You got to make an appointment.
Oh, my.
He ain't shaving my plate.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You got 2 dogs over there. That'll be clean.
Oh, yeah. All you got to do is just throw that plate down there. There won't be nothing left of it.
Yep, then all you got to do is rinse it off after they're done.
Hello, Gary.
Hello, Brother Wayne.
Anybody is Lewis on there?
Yep. He was in there.
Hello, Lewis. Hello, Mr. Wayne. Okay, buddy. Good to hear you. Fellas, I got a wheelchair out here about half together and half apart. I'm trying to figure out how to put the rest of it together. So I'm going to try to make it so they can have it at Christmas. So I'll get off here and get to work. See you.
All right, Wayne. Well, good hearing you.
Good hearing you, Brother Wayne.
All right, Wayne, come on back when you can. Good to hear you.
All right, Wayne, later.
All right, Wayne. Pleasure as always, brother. Come on back.
There goes Mr. Wayne.
We need a banjo.
Got a better offer.
Hey, Jimmy, I promise you I'll get to it.
Roger, Roger. Are you that tired?
I've been up since early yesterday morning. I'm pretty wore out.
Man.
The freaking driving just tears me up anymore. I used to love to drive, but
I drove it, and I was coming home at night, and boy, that beats my eyes up. It tears me up. I shit razor blades driving at night.
Really?
Oh, it's terrible. Yeah, I ever since they did that eye surgeries on me, nighttime driving, man, it's terrible.
Roger. Yeah, I thought you just had a phobia about it. Man, I prefer to drive at night than the day anytime.
Oh.
Jimmy, you know why it was so bad today or yesterday? I had to do the speed limit. There was freaking cops sitting at every freaking crossbar, every exit. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Really? What, this Ohio State Patrol, huh?
Yep, State Patrol.
And
Wow.
he was coming.
There was probably 12 to 15 from Marietta to Cambridge, and probably another 5 or 6 from there over to Zanesville.
W4 DOG.
What did you say?
And
W4 BUZ.
And 2 UNL.
Good morning. That sounds like one of those Texas stations. That's the Columbus, Ohio station. Oh my, that's even worse. I can't be over worse than Zanesville.
Damn guineas.
Oh, they're loud tonight.
20 over.
About 8 or 9 down here.
And they're speeded up.
All right, guys, I'm out of here early. I got a breakfast date with the wife, and she's bringing me out. So 7-3s. Have a good one. And to UNL.
All right,
Brian, we'll catch you later.
Good night, Brian.
Good night, Brian. Good night, Brian.
Take them guineas with you. think you can shoot him.
Come. Go, Ribbit.
I just sat back down. Somebody was leaving?
Brian.
Oh, all right. Hey, good night, Brian. Good to hear you. Nice and strong here, of course. Take care. Well, I'm going to catch you before next week. Take care.